And welcome back to Roland Garros and Suzanne Lenglen Court. Maria Sharapova and Nadia Petrova 2-1 on serve opening set. As we welcome back Sharapova, 3 times a major winner from shoulder surgery.
I'm doing really good. I definitely wanted to take my time, and even though I always thought I'd get back on just in a couple of months, I think in the end I realized that only after a couple of months I could just take a little jog, and didn't feel like my shoulder was dislocating every 2 seconds after having surgery. So I definitely learned that it's one big process and takes a lot of patience and will, and I'm certainly have taken my time, and I'm going to take as much time as I need to kind of get back in match shape and competition again.
And she's in today in this second round against the 11th seed Petrova, serving at 1-2. In the press conference after her opening round match win, she said, if I was a mentally weak person, I wouldn't even be here in Paris. I'd be on some island with a nice cold pina colada, cold towel, the ones they hand you around the pools. But I love being here, and there's no better feeling than waving to the crowd after you've won. There's never been any doubt about her competitive fire.
There was some speculation during this long layoff. People wondering, well, you think this is it for Sharapova? You think she's going to come back? And I think that sort of bothered her, because her intentions were to come back for sure, and she's so happy, and the perspective you hear when she speaks is there, and it will be important for her to keep that as she progresses in her comeback. Once you're on the court, you forget about what's been happening the last few months. You want to win, and she is extremely competitive, and she expects to win this match.
Do you expect her to win?
I actually do. But I think a little bit more because of Petrova. That confidence factor in closing out matches and having the big wins has never really been there for her. So I feel if Maria can stay with her and get it to a 4-5 situation, that she will have the mental edge.
Here's that routine. She does a little double hop, then the brushes the hair away. There's a 2 there, then a 2 bounce, and the serve. .40-15 at 1-2 in this opening set. She said that this is the first time in her career, Sharapova, where I don't have any expectations. I don't know how things will work out. And her coach, Michael Joy, said, at the very worst, it's good preparation for Wimbledon. That had a wicked slice on it. Good return.
When you've been out of the game for as long as Sharapova, usually the hardest thing is the big points. Remembering by instinct what to do and what your natural tendencies are.
Watch this. He goes to the left hand. She's naturally left-handed. Changed two-fisted as a right-handed player at age 10 when she was at the Bollettieri Academy. And the hold for 2-all, and that allows allows us to go downstairs to our Hall of Fame colleague, Bud Collins.
Well, it's quite a jam down here. It's cold. I think it's in the low 60s. It's raw, but we often get this in Paris, and you just say, well, it's a great place to be. Suppose you freeze. It's okay. But the court looks fast enough. It's not, didn't suffer from the rain. They covered it yesterday, and there's still crowds of people trying to get in. Maria's drawing power is fantastic. It reminds me of the U.S. Open in 1971 when Chris Evert debuted, and Bill Talbot, the tournament director, realized that he could not schedule Chrissy anywhere but the stadium. And I think that may happen with Maria if she stays in. Got to play her in Chatrier.
Of course, Chris Evert, the all-time Open champion, men and women, here at the French Open with 7 titles. Here's that big serving power from Petrova.
She's aiming a lot of them to the strength of Sharapova. And Sharapova's still having a little difficulty handling it on the backhand wing.
That last miss at 114 miles an hour. Double fault. 30 all. And a break chance for Sharapova to regain the lead. Oh, that's good ball striking from Sharapova. The 22-year-old from Siberia is back and leads 3 games to 2. Opening set.